Unit 5, Lesson 43, Verb Tense Review. Now we're going to review all of the verb tenses in English, starting from the present until the past of the past into the future, okay? But very quickly, very briefly, we are going to review everything, all right? So let's do it. The first one, simple present. Simple present, we use it to talk about our habits, facts, or routines, right? Remember that we have to use don't for negatives and do for questions. They love soccer, they don't love soccer. Interrogative, do they love soccer? And remember that for he, she, it, I have to use as in the affirmative. She loves, she hates, she cooks. Don't forget it. She doesn't love soccer. Does she love soccer? Okay? That's it. Do for everybody, don't for everybody. But for he, she, it, we use doesn't or does. Right? And we use as in the present. All right? Present continuous. Present continuous, we have to use the subject with the verb to be, okay? And the main verb in the ing form. They are playing soccer right now. I am talking to you. They aren't playing soccer right now. I am not talking to you. Are they playing soccer right now? Am I talking to you? Right? Things that are happening at the moment, okay? Temporary things. We have to use ing, all right? And then the verb to be, am, are, or is, right? Simple past. It's one single action in the past in a specific time. Specific time. It's important to remember that. In a specific time. Okay? They went to Amsterdam last summer. Last summer, specific time. Okay? So we have to mention the time reference. Specific time. Negative. She didn't call me yesterday. Okay? We have to use didn't for everybody in the past, right? She didn't call me yesterday. And interrogative. Did you? Did you see? Right? So I have to use did for interrogative and didn't for negative. Right? For every subject, every person in the past simple. Right? Don't forget to specify. Yesterday, 2 days ago, last week, in 2010, when I was at university. All right? Beautiful. Past continuous. We use it to talk about something that was happening. Okay, was happening, and then maybe sometimes something happened or something was happening simultaneously. So something was happening when something happened. I was sleeping when I heard some noise. Or we can use it for simultaneous action. I was sleeping while Japanese people were working. Okay? Simultaneous actions. So we have to use the verb to be in the past, was or were, was for I, he, she, it, and were for the rest. They were playing soccer last night. Okay, they were playing soccer last night while their parents were working. Okay, verb with ing. Negative. She wasn't driving fast when she crashed. Okay, so she wasn't driving fast when she crashed. Here I have an action that happened. She wasn't driving fast when she crashed. Okay, an action interrupting. Interrogative. Were you sleeping when I called you? Were you sleeping when I called you? So the past simple interrupts the past continuous. All right? Beautiful. And then we use while or when to combine two sentences in the past continuous. Used to. Used to. Used to is used to talk about past habits or habits in the past. Things that we did in the past but we don't do anymore. Okay, so past habits. I used to play video games. I used to play video games when I was younger. I don't play anymore. Today, I don't play video games, but I used to play in the past. Okay? Negative. I didn't used to cook. If I use did, I remove the D at the end, okay, of use. I used, I didn't use. I used, I didn't use, okay? I didn't used to cook when I lived with my parents. Now I cook because now I live alone, okay? So I didn't used to cook, now I cook, all right? Interrogative. Did you used to go out? Did you used to go out every night? Repeat. Did you used to go out every night when you were single? Okay. So when you were single, I'm asking if you used to go out. Okay. Today you don't go out anymore because now you're married. Right? Beautiful. Present perfect. The name is in the present, but this is about the past. This is about the past, okay? But the difference from past simple is specific time. And present perfect, no specific time, okay? No specific time for present perfect. I have been to Amsterdam. When? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is the action. The action is more important, okay? Negative. I have never tried sushi. I have never tried sushi, okay? Never in my life, okay? Never in my life I visited the city. Another example. Never in my life I visited the city. Never in my life, okay? So, no specific. I've never tried sushi, not specific. Never in my life I visited the city. No specific, okay? So, no specific, present perfect. Interrogative. Have you ever gone bungee jumping? Have you ever gone bungee jumping? No specific. It's not, did you go bungee jumping yesterday? Okay. Did you go bungee jumping yesterday? Yesterday specific, right? And then we use words like before, already, just, ever, never, yet, still. All right? Excellent. Yeah. Present perfect continuous. Actions, things started in the past and continue until today. Okay? It hasn't finished yet. It started in the past, but is still happening. Okay? They have been working a lot. Started in the past until continue today. Okay? They started working in the past and are still working a lot at the moment, okay? It's different from the present perfect because present perfect, it's an action that's finished, but without specific time. Here is an action that didn't finish, okay? I haven't been studying much, okay? I used to, but now I don't study as much as used to, okay? But it's still continue in the present, okay? I haven't been studying much, but I have to study more, right? Interrogative. Have you been watching the Lakers game? Okay. Have you been watching the Lakers game? So I'm asking if you are following the Lakers season, right? Beautiful. Excellent. Past perfect. Past of the past. Past of the past. Before I got home, my son had eaten the ice cream. Usually to talk about the past of the past, we need two sentences, okay? Before I got home, my son had eaten the ice cream. So my son had eaten the ice cream like 7 p.m. And I got home like 8 p.m. Okay? So this is the past of this past. Had eaten, right? Had eaten. Negative. He hadn't done the dishes before you arrived. So before you arrived, one sentence in the past. He hadn't done the dishes before. Something before the past is past of the past. Okay? So he hadn't done the dishes before you arrived. Interrogative. Had you washed your car before you took Sarah on a date? So before you took Sarah on a date is the past. You took her on a date. But had you washed the car before? Or did you take her on a date in a dirty car? So had you washed your car before? Right? So past of the past. Past perfect. We have to use had plus the participle of the principle of the main verb. Past perfect continuous. An action that was happening before another action in the past. Okay? It's used to refer to an ongoing action that ended before another action in the past. She had been driving around the city for 3 hours before she finally found the right office. So she finally found. But before she found, she had been driving. Okay, she had been driving. It's the past of the past. And this past here, she had been driving with some time. She had spent some time doing this action. Okay? Negative. He hadn't been studying hard enough for that test. That's why he failed. He failed because he hadn't been studying. Okay? Past, past of the past. Okay? Interrogative. Had the manager been complaining about Jim before she fired him? So she fired him. She fired him. But had she been complaining about him before she fired him? Okay? She fired him in the past. She had been complaining many days before she fired him. Okay? Past of the past. All right? Excellent. Future simple and planned future. Basically, the main difference here is planned future, we talk about things that are planned. Planned. And future simple we use for two situations. Decisions made at the moment. When I ask you something now, you didn't plan it and you make a decision now. You have to use will. For example, if you go to a store to buy an iPhone, a smartphone, just a smartphone, and then the saleswoman says, we have tablets on sale. If you buy a smartphone, the tablet is 50% of discount. You think, interesting. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. You make the decision at the moment. We have to use future simple. I'll buy it. Okay, I will buy it. I'll buy it. In the other situation, we use future simple to talk about predictions. Predictions, okay? Previsões. Flamengo will win the championship this year. Prediction. Flamengo will win. It's a prediction. I'm not sure. Negative. You will not or you won't regret this decision. Okay? You will not regret this decision. You won't regret. Prediction. Interrogative. What will you do tonight? Let's go dancing. Okay? What will you do tonight? I'm asking you something now. So decision at the moment. Not planned. Not planned. What will you do tonight? Okay? Oh, I will go to my grandmother's house. Okay? Or I will have dinner with my girlfriend. Okay? What will you do tonight? So we use the words like tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, next month, 2 weeks. Okay? That's the difference between future simple. We use will for decisions made at the moment and predictions. And planned future for planned actions, and then we use going to plus the verb. Okay? We are going to travel to the beach next holiday. It's a planned action. I planned it, okay? Negative. I am not going to go out this weekend because I need to rest. Okay? It's already planned. It's already planned. I'm not going to go out. Okay? Interrogative. Are you guys going to buy that house? Are you guys going to buy that house? Going to plus the verb buy. Okay? It's already planned, right? So that's the difference between future simple and planned future, all right? Beautiful. Future continuous and future perfect. Future continuous is used to describe an event that will occur over a period of time at a specific point in the future. Let's understand. I will be working out at the gym between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. tomorrow. So in this specific point, in this window, I will be working. Okay? I will be working in this specific time. Negative. My mother won't be driving tomorrow in the morning. My mother won't be driving tomorrow in the morning. Okay? So tomorrow in the morning, she will not be driving that specific moment. Tomorrow in the morning. Okay? Interrogative. Will you be having a meeting this afternoon around 2 p.m. or I can call you, okay? So will you be having a meeting around 2? So in this period, I'm asking if you will be having a meeting at this time, okay? So over, something that will occur over a period of time, at a specific point of the future, right? And future perfect, we use it to describe an action that will be completed before another event in the future, okay? We usually use the expression by the, okay, to determine the limit. For example, by the end of the year, I will have changed my car. By the end of the year, that's the limit. I will have changed my car. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month, I don't know. But by the end of the year, I will have changed my car. Okay? Negative. I won't have finished this report. Let me remove this. I won't have finished this report by the end of the week. I'm telling my boss, man, I won't have finished this report by the end of the week. Okay, so this limit, this action will not be completed. Okay? And then interrogative, will you have gotten married by the age of 30? Will you have gotten married by the age of 30? All right, so by the age of 30, will you have gotten married? Maybe at the age of 29, maybe at the age of 28, 27, 26, I don't know. But by the age of 30, will you have gotten married? All right, so that was a very quick review because it's just a review. You have already studied these verbs, all right? It's just a review. And so now you're going to do this exercise, A and B, choosing the most appropriate verb to complete the sentence, all right? So press pause now and do this exercise. All right, now let's correct these exercises together. 1. He to Chicago in 2003. 2003, specific time in the past. He went to Chicago in 2003. Okay? 2. She to London. No specific time. She has never been to London. She has never been to London. Okay? 3. He was in Japan last month. Last month, specific time. He had never visited Japan before. Okay? Last month, he was in the past. He had never visited. Past of the past. All right? 4. So, let me put the answers here. 1 is B. 2 is A. 3 is C. 4 is she in this company since 2005. Since 2005. So she has been working. She has been working. She started to work in this company in 2005 and she continues. She hasn't quit. So 4 letter B. 5. I to her 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, specific time. Okay, so I talked to her. I talked to her 5 minutes ago. 5 letter B. 6. How long? Here's a question, huh? How long have you been here? How long have you been here? 6 letter B. 7. When in New York? When is specific, okay? Every time you see the word when, we're talking about specific time. Specific time, okay? So 7, when did you arrive in New York, okay? Because I want to know exactly the day you arrived, the exact day you arrived in New York, okay? So I want to know it exactly. When did you arrive in New York? So 7 letter B. 8. He emails to potential clients every day. Every day, present. Okay, so he sends. He sends. Every day, present. Every day, present. All right? 9. I this t-shirt at the store. Okay, so I am at the store and I decided at the moment, okay, I decided at the store, so I will buy this t-shirt. Okay, so 9 letter B. Remember, when you make decisions at the moment, you have to use will. Okay, so if I am at the store, I decide, okay, I like this t-shirt, I'll buy it. Okay, so I will buy this t-shirt. And number 10, what lately? This phrase is extremely used in English. What have you been doing lately? What have you been doing lately? So what have you been doing lately? Let it be. Or we can ask what have you been up to? What have you been up to lately? What have you been up to lately? All right, so what have you been up to, or what have you been doing lately? All right, beautiful. Let's move forward to letter B. Number 1. Okay, now we have to conjugate the verbs from the parentheses according to the context. Okay, that's the most important thing to do in English. That's the level that we have been looking for, to be able to conjugate the verbs without directions from the exercise. Now, just by using all the information that you have in the sentence. So let's do it together, okay? She usually I'm talking about, let me change the color of this marker. She usually, I'm talking about the present. I'm talking about her routines, her habits. So she usually goes. She usually goes to school by bus, okay? Because that's the present. She usually goes to school by bus. Number 2, yesterday morning, past specific time. I got up, okay, at 6:30. 3, by the end of the year, future, that's the limit, okay, will have sold. We will have sold our car, okay? Future perfect. This action will have happened before the end of the year, by the end of the year, okay? 4, she ever been to Spain? It's a question with ever, okay? So, has she ever been to Spain? Okay. Has she ever been to Spain? 5, what Peter do now? Now means something that is happening, a temporary action that is happening now. So what, what is Peter doing now? What is Peter doing now? Okay. Beautiful. Number 6, please don't make so much noise. I study for my online degree. So please don't make so much noise now. I'm studying, okay? I'm studying for my online degree. 7, water at 100 degrees Celsius. So water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, present. It's a fact. It happens. Okay, it's a fact. 8, Carol often. We're talking about her routine. So Carol often plays tennis with her father. Often, frequently. 9, it the third time he phoned her this evening, and it's not finished, okay? So it has been the third time he phones her this evening, okay? That's the third time. It's the third time he phones her this evening, all right? 10, it rain now. So it is raining now. It raining 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago is specific time in the past. So it began raining 2 hours ago. All right? 11. You hear anything from Tom since Christmas? Since Christmas, okay? So, have you heard anything from Tom since Christmas? Okay? Christmas is specific, but since Christmas could be yesterday, 2 days ago, last week. So have you heard? No specific time. All right? 12. What you tonight during soap opera? During soap opera. Specific window in the future. Okay? So what will you be doing? What will you be doing tonight during the soap opera? 13. You out last night. Last night specific in the past. So did you go out? Did you go out last night? All right? 14. New York, one of the largest cities in the world. New York is one of the largest cities of the world. It's a fact, okay? Present. And the last one, 15. This house, 35,000 pounds in 1980, in the past. So this house costed 35 pounds in 1980. All right? So that was a quick review of all of the verb tenses in English. Every time you need help, you need support, just come here, read the review. If you have questions, just send us an email. I'll be happy to answer all of your questions, all right? And I see you in the next lesson for some listening. See you!